So,
Nice.
so this call is to get to know each other a little bit, and find out. So it's like a welcome. Um, so tell us a little
Yeah, let me.
about your journey and how you got into real estate and what I can do to help you.
Yes, sir. Let me start with the introduction, introducing myself. My name is Mustafa. Nationally, I'm from Turkey, and I lived like 24 years of my life back in Turkey, and then I have been living in United States for last 8 years so far. I'm 31 currently.
Okay.
And I lived in many different states in United States. I lived in Colorado for 2 years. I lived in the Philadelphia, South Jersey area, another for 2 years.
Mm.
And currently I'm living in South Florida, Miami. It's been the three and a half year. So it's been the 8 years so far since I moved to the United States.
Okay.
And yeah,
You like
I
it
was in
so far?
retail.
Do you
I
like
like
it
it
here
so
in the?
far.
Yeah, you like it so far.
So
That's good.
so far so good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And you probably can tell I'm
And
in England, so I understand. But I've been here 22 years, so a little longer.
wow, okay.
It's still different, very different than homeland, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, I'm currently back in Turkey actually, visiting my family, and
Oh,
I have been. It's been 2 weeks since I come back to Turkey. We live in west part of the Turkey. I don't know if you've been in Turkey before or not.
no,
Have
never
you?
been there. No, no, I haven't.
Really?
No, no. I'll have to go sometime. I imagine there's lots
A,
of turkeys. Is that why it's called Turkey?
a lot of people from the UK, the living where I live in Turkey.
Okay. Yeah,
UK.
my church has done mission trips to Turkey, and they come back with
Mhm.
good reports and things. So they spoke well about Turkey. Yeah, so it certainly got me curious. What time is it right now?
Time is 3:46 p.m. afternoon.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Civilized. I thought
Yeah.
you were going to say in the morning then.
Yeah, almost 4 p.m. I mean, the US schedule is starting around this time, and then I always take naps before I start the work, right? So
Okay.
I just woke up, and that's why I'm 10 minutes late. Sorry about that, by the way.
Oh, no worries at all. I know things
Appreciate
come
it.
up. Yeah, no, it's an honor to be on the call with you.
Appreciate it.
Where do you want to go with real estate? What's your goals? What's your thinking?
Yeah, let's let's dive into my real estate experience and real estate goals. Since I moved to the United States, I was in retail business, Graham. I have been doing real estate. I have been doing the retail business, the shopping mall business.
Mhm.
I had the shopping mall shops in 9 different states until end of the last years.
Okay.
And after the pandemic, everything was great. The retail was doing great, right?
Mm.
And back in 2021, with my retail business, I made $3.8 million in gross income
Oh,
back in 2021 with the 40% profit margin. It was doing great
mm.
back then, but after 2022 Christmas, the business that started going down,
Oh,
right? Because of the inflation, because of the lack of income, because of the unemployment.
right.
So, and then by end of last year, after the last Christmas, I had to close all of my shop. I sold some of them, and then I closed the rest of them, which
Wow.
which were not doing well, right? And I shut them down. And I was doing the little bit real estate here and there while I am in the retail business, right? As an investor,
Right.
I bought I bought a house in South Florida, Miami. I bought a duplex, and I was doing a Airbnb with that.
Mm.
And I was trying to figure out the real estate while I am while I have the retail business, right?
Okay.
And after I shut my retail business down after after last Christmas, I said, okay, I'm going into real estate 100%, right?
Right.
The full-time real estate. And then I met with the wholesaling business with with one of my friends. And then I have been in the wholesale business since the end of the October last year.
Okay.
It's gonna be almost 1 year actually. End of this month is gonna be 1 year, like
Okay.
full-time real estate. Yeah.
Very nice.
And then I closed 20 deals since then,
Okay.
wholesale deals.
That's very good.
And great.
How are you
Yeah.
sourcing those deals? Are you advertising or are you doing
No
agents?
wholesaling. The only I started with the on market deals
Okay.
actually.
With
I
agents.
started
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, with agents. I started calling the on markets the deals. I was calling the on market deals.
Mm.
I was calling the agents in order to lock those deal the with very the big chunk of big chunk of the discount, and then try to reset it to the end buyers, right? I closed one deal that way, and then I said, this is not the way to make it's not scalable. It's
Right.
not really easy because of the especially in the market like the Miami,
Right.
right? There's already high competition, and then the market already saturated, and it's not really easy to get the big chunk of discount from on market deals, right?
Right.
Like markets like the Miami, the sellers are kind of cocky,
Yeah.
right? That they believe their house, everyone believes their house $1 million in Miami, but it's
Right.
not, right?
Yeah, right.
And
Yeah. I know what
they
you
are
mean.
not really, yeah, they are not really negotiable. And then I figure out, okay, this is not the way to to go fast in this wholesaling business. And then I figure out there is a way to reach out to the off market deals, right? And then I started buying leads from
Oh,
TPL companies,
okay. GPS?
right? PPL. It's
PPS.
called PEEP. Uh-huh. It's that's the definition of buying leads from the companies who is doing PPC campaigns for you.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
Are you familiar with PPC?
Yes, yes. Pay per click. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly, the pay per click. Actually, at the
So what,
same
how
time, I
much
started.
how much is it costing you a contract then?
Yeah, that's the really good question. The cost per contract is about like the 40 to $50,000.
About 5,000?
4,000 to 5,000, 4,000 to $5,000. That's
Yeah,
the
that's very
cost
standard.
per deal.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
that's right.
cost per deal, not the cost per contract, though.
That's why. Oh, cost per deal. Oh, that's even better.
Yeah,
Oh, that's really you're above because usually cost per contract is like can be 5, 6,000. So you're doing pretty well there, actually.
I guess so. My
Yeah.
the cost per contract was $1,500 to $2,000. My cost per deal was the 40 to $5,000, right?
You're
And
doing very
then
well. Yeah, you're doing well. That's very good because that's per deal, 5,000. So you're doing
yeah,
an assignment fee of around 20,000, are you?
my average deal size is $10,000, Graham.
Oh, so you
I,
double it, you get double return then. Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
Double. I'm doubling my money. Every dollar I spend, I make the $2,
Hmm.
basically.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Good
I
job.
have
Yeah.
a I have a Yeah, appreciate it.
And
I
that's
have a
probably why you're
deal.
having so many because you're not being too greedy. Some go for the 20K, you're going for 10K. So you're probably beating the competition because of that. So that's very smart. Yeah, I like that.
Exactly. I mean, right now, I'm trying to find a better deals with going behind the niche deals, such as probate, such as the pre-foreclosure, right?
Right.
Because of as you know, in the real estate, the problem is getting harder. You getting
That's
your
right.
payment, getting bigger, right?
Right. So do you have
That's
staff as well that help you with this? Do you have VAs and dialers and things, or how do you call all these leads? Because that's not easy.
It's not easy. Yeah, I hired one guy. I hired two people actually, beginning of last month, beginning of September. It's been almost 2 months so far. I had to fire one of them. I hired two VA from Venezuela, from Caracas.
Okay, interesting.
Because of the local market, Miami, you gotta know Spanish in order to communicate with the 20% of your leads.
That's right.
You gotta know it, or you gotta hire someone who's the bilingual, right?
Yeah, I know Miami pretty well. Yeah, there's areas where it's totally Spanish, it's not English. So yeah, absolutely right.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes. It's pretty amazing. Well, that's really interesting. So, I mean, wholesaling is very much a job. So, what's your long-term goal? I'm sure you don't want to do wholesaling. It's just like an on-ramp, really, into bigger things. So, even the best, Damji, he's
Mhm.
the king of wholesaling. Even he has branched out a little bit, But I mean, he's really leveraged with Keegley. He's franchised his business, so he's kind of
Mhm.
scaled up that way. Well, what's your
Yeah.
long-term plans for real estate?
My long-term goal is like the very ultimate goal is the multifamily, Graham, right?
Multifamily, okay, that's what I'm into. So you're singing my song, yeah, okay,
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot to learn from you then. That's for sure.
yeah. I've written a couple of books, you see, investing in large multifamily sold. It's a 50.
Ceiling because of the low very low the entry level, right? You
Yeah.
don't need that much money. You don't need that much experience. You don't need that much knowledge in order to start wholesaling it. After 1 year, I learned a lot of things,
Mm.
right? But right now, that's why I am looking the more niche area to make money with the real estate because of I gotta eliminate all these competition with
Yeah.
the newbies in the wholesale business, right?
Right, absolutely. And the good
I
news
have
is with large multifamily is you can be a player at any level of your knowledge or experience or time or resources. There's four things you can bring to the table, and that's the thing with large multifamily. I restarted my YouTube channel. I've got 21 educational videos on there, ranging from
Mhm.
5 minutes to 12 minutes. So a little series
Mhm.
there, and I'd encourage you to join that.
Definitely.
And well, subscribe to it and give me your feedback and things. And when I get a deal, I can invite you along to take a look. And if you like what you see, you can be part of the deal, as it were. So
I would love to.
yeah, that's my YouTube channel, and these books you can find on Amazon. Investing in large
I got it.
family, and
I will take a look, definitely.
yeah, and the demystifying commercial real estate because you've got experience in the commercial area, so you might enjoy that read. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm also promoting what's called Legal Shield, which is puts an attorney in your back pocket, which is very handy because most of the time we don't call an attorney because they're too expensive, right? But
Yeah.
Legal Shield, you can pay like a monthly amount to be a member, and you're not worried about an attorney bill, and they're not worried about being paid. So it's really kind of cool because the company put them on retainer. So the major
Mhm.
cost of doing business in real estate is legal costs, or the failure to use legal counsel, which is how I failed in my first time round with cautionary tales from real estate investments, I wrote that
Mhm.
book because I made a whole bunch of mistakes. I had over 100 doors in multifamilies, so and I wasn't
Mhm.
sufficiently capitalized. So that was my main downfall, not having economic access to legal counsel. And
Mhm.
most of the time we think we can do it ourselves, but that's where we fail, you see. So we got to,
Mhm.
in anything in real estate, we got to employ the or use the professionals, right? And leverage time and experience
Mhm.
to get the very best results. So that's really
Definitely.
me in 2 minutes, but you can watch a more detailed video if you feel so inclined, you know. But that's me. So, how can I help you, Mustafa, in your business?
Okay.
Yeah.
So the right now, as I said, after close almost 20 deals and then generated almost $200,000 in revenue,
Mm,
Graham, with the 50-60% profit margin with my wholesaling business right now, I'm trying to close the most profitable deals
mm,
in the leads that I have, right?
mm. Yeah.
And then we call that wholesale. I don't know if you heard that before.
Oh yes,
Wholesale.
yes, yes. I've heard of everything. I've been through. I did mention
Probably.
I spent well out in the six figures on my real estate education. I live and breathe it. I've been first course was calling sheets, no money down, over 22 years ago. So I live in
Yeah.
real estate. Yeah, I've been an agent as
Perfect.
well. So yeah, you can use any real
Perfect.
estate term. I usually come across it. So
Perfect. So
yeah,
the what I'm trying to do right now is that trying to focus on wholesale instead the wholesaling,
yeah.
right?
Okay.
Because of the the limitation and then the new laws of the states bringing in the business the
Yeah.
space, the wholesaling space, and then trying to ban the wholesaling in the South Carolina, Illinois, the Alabama, the Oklahoma, some of them. It's
Mm.
not really it's not really easy to do wholesaling in those states right now, and then the more states in the pipeline, right?
Understood. So with your wholesaling, how long are you holding the property after closing?
The max 2 3 months. So for example, this deal that I sent you last night, it's let me open it quick.
Well, we
I
don't
just
have
wanna.
time. I'm sorry, Mustafa. We don't have time for that. You can book another call with me to look at deals.
Okay,
Okay, this is a getting
yeah,
to know you session. I'm at 9 o'clock, so I'm giving you a few extra minutes because we
okay,
started late.
got it.
Yeah,
So this is the one of the deal I have under contract right now, basically, Graham.
yeah.
That's what I am looking for the fund to close this deal and then put the property on market and get rid of that within
Okay,
a
let me
two
ask you
months
one more
max.
question on that. Yeah, that's good. So are you doing any improvements whatsoever or just clearing out trash? Are you doing that even or
The
painting
property
at
is
all?
in
Or what's it?
property is in property is in great shape, Graham. We don't need to do like even a paint. The owner of the property
Oh no,
already
no, no,
renovated the
no. That's for a specific deal. I mean, generally, what's your plan to tidy them up and improve them slightly? I mean, by slight,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
If it doesn't need it, I understand you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
hmm
Okay.
But generally, as you say, that's the definition of the whole deal already. The the new paint for interior, for exterior, and then the
I
trash
know.
it out, and then
Right,
make
right.
it clean and put it
Yeah,
on the market. That's it.
yeah. Okay. And you're putting on the market with an agent or you're selling it yourself?
With the agent, because the not all of my deals in South Florida, I do nationwide. If I have a deal, let's say out of the Florida, out of the South Florida, we gotta work with the agent. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. And what's you paying the agent?
1%.
1%. Okay.
The
Interesting.
listing agent, 1%. The buyer agent, the 3% as usual.
Okay. 3% for the buyer. I like that. Yeah. Because that attracts the buyers into the deal. That's good.
Exactly.
And what's your track record on how quickly you're selling your houses?
I haven't done any wholesale deal before, to be honest with you, Graham. As I
Okay.
said, I wholesale 20 deals so far. And then, as I said, I'm trying to focus on the wholesale
Okay.
instead only wholesaling in order to close. As you know, if you close these wholesale deals, you make at least 1.5%, 1.5 times or 2 times more than what you do with the wholesale deals, right?
Yeah, I understand that.
That's,
I'm
but
more
you
was
need time
interested
though.
in the wholesaling because with the market variance, you got moving towards the buyer's end, it's moving away from sellers. And so you're going to have longer times on market and holding costs
Exactly.
like that. So that's why
Exactly.
those questions, so get an idea.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
you need maneuverability as you're going through the cycle of the up and buyers sellers market. You need to be able to adjust and have the margins to be able to do that.
definitely.
That's where the risk is coming in with wholetailing. And what
Mhm.
season you're doing wholetailing in is important as well. We're coming to the last quarter is very
Mhm.
different than the second quarter, for example, so
Mhm.
so
Definitely.
yeah. All right, very good. Well, thank you for answering all my questions. Definitely book another call with me, Mustafa. I've really enjoyed
Definitely.
getting to know you a bit more. It's impossible in 15 minutes, of course, to get to know you well, but
Yeah,
certainly book another call. And definitely, if you do book another call, we can talk a little bit more detailed about the deal and what I look for. My superpower is underwriting, so I can give you
perfect.
feedback if I don't like the deal.
I
Um,
would love to.
yes, and my risk tolerance. You're talking to a 63-year-old, so my risk tolerance is not as much as an 18-year-old. Okay, they'll take every risk under the sun, right?
Yeah.
They've got to learn the hard way as well. So
Nice.
that's me. So very good. Well, thank you for
Great.
joining me. Yeah. Do you have any final
Yeah.
questions or anything you want to say?
No, actually, it was pleasure to meeting with you, Graham. I
Yeah.
enjoyed I enjoyed it as well. So I'm looking forward to do the second one
Hmm.
as soon as we can. I'm gonna schedule another call for tomorrow or next day, and we can talk about the detail of my
Yeah.
deals, and
Okay. I
let's see what
prefer
we
you.
can do.
I prefer you book next week.
Okay.
Give you time to do a bit of homework on me and things because you might not want to book another call with me once you watch my content, right? So yeah, get a
Definitely.
little bit more idea of my background and what I can bring to the table, and you might get some more ideas as well. So on that second call, we can talk more at depth. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not about
Definitely.
pushing a deal on me, right? It's not about that, right? I get thousands of these every day, as you can imagine, because I'm on patient
Yeah.
list, so
Yeah.
I get to know you and you need to get to know me so we can figure it out how to help each other, right? So
Appreciate it. Yeah.
your
Thanks for
time.
your time, Graham.
Yes,
Well, it
yes.
was it
Yeah.
was nice talking to you, and looking forward to do a second one. Okay.
Very good. You have a great day, Mustafa. Bye bye for
Likewise, sir. Thank you. Bye bye.
now.